Hello Libra, and welcome to your reading today for I'm going to do a Celtic cross for you to lay out how the Mercury retrograde could affect you in the cycle that we're going to be going into. This reading will be phase 1. I'll do a middle phase and then the end phase, so stay tuned for those releases. Yeah, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Libra. Be aware that this energy goes back and forth, so apply the energy as it is. Cross watchers, same for you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't for others to pick up. So just a little bit, if you haven't ever seen something like this, I have pre-pulled the cards, and you can check the link that's in the description box to see how the cards are pulled. They're pulled legitimately, so you can see that. I might clarify along the way as needed, and yeah, we're going to see what this retrograde, it's a pretty powerful one for sure, that is in your sign, Libra. I mean, it's got your name on it. So taking place, this is going to be taking place in your first house of self, and it starts today. The experience could lead to a total reevaluation of the self. So this is something you're going to really be looking at, who you are as a Libra. And we're not talking about who you are when someone else needs you. Not talking about the personality you adopt when you're in the people pleaser mode. I'm talking about the real you, you know, Libra. It's time to remember the person you've always been, especially if you set that person aside for the sake of someone else. Someone else's needs, you know, always putting others before yourself. So once Mercury retrograde re-enters your 12th house of spirituality and healing on the 23rd, the tone of the transit will shift to something even more deep and internal. During the last phase of the Mercury retrograde, you may find your dreams are becoming more vivid and your emotions seem even more intense. If you're feeling lonely with all of your feelings, remember, not everything is meant to be shared. Some things are so secret, they're only meant for you. So, there's your transitional message through the stars and how it's located through the house here. And we're going to get into the fun part of it here, the tarot, the intuitive, the things that help us understand what's around us and how we can battle it and win and be successful for sure. So if you'd like a personal reading with me, you can reach out at bigtunatarot11@gmail.com, and you can check me out on Facebook. I got a Big Tuna Tarot Facebook page. Like and subscribe on YouTube right now. I'm going to do a 30-minute free reading for you, and I'll do your astrology and also do a tarot reading. It'll be a lot of fun. You'll get a lot out of it. I promise you it'll be the best free thing you get the rest of the year. So check me out. I want to give you all a big Pisces thank you. A big tuna thank you from myself. So I appreciate everybody who's been tuning in. Alright, now let's get into the cards here and understanding the reevaluation of self. So your overall energy is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse here. This is a very earthy energy, kind of grounded. Some of you could be very self-absorbed at this time. And there may be somebody who's also trying to influence a lot of your decisions. And this card is to pleasing people at the cost of yourself. So this is why I feel like this is the start of change in this retrograde cycle for you. And we're going to expand on that here. So in your current energy, we got to understand the world is full of possibilities right now. And it seems like you found one that you're going to learn from. Just going to say it right here, right now. Some of you are getting ahead of yourself in a situation, and something's not lacking the progress. So you need to. This is a kind of a pump the brake kind of energy I'm feeling. And if somebody's taking too much of your time right now, it's a good thing to get those energies out so that you can really focus on yourself and don't let those people influence what's going on with you. So here we're going to move to the challenge here. And yeah, the struggle is real, right? I mean, this is the challenge. Some of you could have spent some time alone or in isolation. Right now it is really asking for help and going to the help of the people that you rely on. And this is asking you, can you do it? Can you really get into this? Because it is about taking action here with this challenge. And it's about getting out there and doing it. Like I said, if you've come through some struggles lately, they're going to continue a little bit, but the good part here, what's really exciting, is when we get into the subconscious here, we've got the Seven of Cups here. And there's something, it's got to be urging you right now, don't miss your chance. You know, what is it? Some of this, you could be really nervous and hurried and rushing, right? This is what the current situation, like you're rushing for something here. And like I said, it is another area you got to do some brake checks. Like I said, kind of slow down. The retrograde is about slowing down, and it's about putting obstacles in the way to try to help you slow down. And those things that you're trying to change, there's going to be the opposing action of trying to undo those changes or distract you in certain ways. So understand the Seven of Cups energy has to do also with daydreaming and thinking about, I think, some possible solutions too. Some of you probably are a little confused right now, the brain fog. I get it, I understand it, it is real. I think I've had to restart your video 3 times so far this morning, because just all of a sudden my mind starts jumping off track for sure. Alright, crowning energy here, and there's a reason why it's hidden for you. I feel like it's because you don't realize it. This power is yours, right? The King of Wands here, this is the big energy, and this is really you coming to terms and looking at yourself, right? You know, this is the aggressive king, this is the angry king, but this is the action king too. So put all those pieces together and see if some of your actions have caused some of these struggles. Like I said, this is that, where's your vision too? Like, this is that crowning energy, this is why it's there. What is your vision? And beware of your ego in this situation as you move forward, not to burn any bridges. Like I said, don't burn the bridges. You can sit there and get to those bridges, hang out at those bridges. Some of those bridges, if you need to burn them, you know, Mercury retrograde is the time for that. Yeah, recent past here. You know, this is where you really started to do the work of the self, I feel. You've had to make some difficult decisions here. Some of you are, I can feel negative thoughts, negative energy. These are the things that are kind of holding you back and keeping you in this loop. Your crowning energy is, again, reminding you the power is yours to take the action. And really, it's that take charge of where you want to go. It's you know, whatever you got to do in your journey. This is the real time for change and taking the lead where it is. Yeah, some of you, I feel like with this energy too, could be stuck in the middle of something and need to get out of it. You might discover that you're going to get these answers over Mercury retrograde, because it is kind of a waiting game and seeing what happens. Now we're going to cross this energy over here to the Page of Wands. And this is the, you know, as actions speak louder than words is what I'm hearing here. I feel like there's some good news coming in for Libras too. Some of you need to check your future goal alignments, making sure that they're in the direction that you want. I want to pull some energy here. Good news coming in from Libra. Let's see what we got. So I'm going to do a 3-card clarifier and see if we can see what's coming in for Libra. Good, bad, or indifference, Mercury retrograde. What seems like a bad thing, something ending, is making way for something new. So understand that. Alright, what do we got coming in during Mercury retrograde for Libras? Yes, I love this card. This is the card of change. This is the cycles changing. This is the death to those things that you want to be gone in your life, like bad habits, bad people, bad lovers. Like I said, Mercury retrograde is all about getting out of these cycles, and transformation is coming with this. These are in your thoughts. You're discovering here over this retrograde. It's really making you discover why things had to be the way they are. That's a very now we got the Magician coming in. I really like this energy too, because this is the karmic energy coming in for you Libras. This is the good thing here. The Magician is no lie, no joke, and it is related to Mercury, and it's in the air energy, because that's what Mercury is defined about. So this Magician here has to deal with willpower here, and understanding that it has all four elements here represented, and this is a soul contract coming in, and these are your actions. It really feels like you're going to manifest this person in some way. Could be, let's see what the future outcome is, because again, this is more limitless potential, just like in your crowning energy, and realizing that it's all about staying grounded while being passionate and living in the moments, right? And this is what we need to do now. This is the action we take. But again, we've got to put those bad cycles away that have been holding us back. And retrogrades, like I said, will do that. Possible future outcome here, King of Pentacles. In reverse. Yes, it seems like right now you could be butting heads with somebody over a certain path maybe you're taking. And some of you could be struggling with putting into your passion, whether it's a person, place, or thing. It seems like right now there's something's being exploited or wasted, and this is probably you. If that's the cycle you're in right now, like I said, your actions right now are going to help change these outcomes, right? But something here is going to something. I feel like this energy, someone's going to show you their true colors, right? And it doesn't feel like it's the best of the colors that you want to see. So be aware of that. Alright, so we got two swords here, and in your focus, in your power right now, we have the Two of Wands in reverse. And again, this is more pump the brakes. This is like checking yourself. And this is checking where you're stepping to. This is telling you you need to take a bold step forward, and it doesn't feel like right now you're looking too far ahead, and you're just not realizing the short-term things that are there to help you and expand in the ways that you can't do it all on yourself, is what I'm saying with this. Let's give some more energy here on this. We need some help. What can we help? Some thoughts. There's your King of Wands. And again, this is your crowning energy. So these are your thoughts. These are you taking control of your own thoughts and wrestling out those inner demons maybe we struggle with here. This is getting back into balance, and this is wanting to change the world. For sure. What else we got? Your actions to be taken. Yes, the Sun card, right? Like, be yourself. Get back into what made you you. Like back in the day, like I know over time people can make us develop bad habits. Well, we develop those because we're trying to fight them off, right? So those habits can build up, and we can release those things on people that are not willing to or wanting that energy, which could also upset the balance of folks. So this is us getting back to the sun, the days when we were a kid, before we had all these hang-ups and these boundaries and this shit that just took the sun away from us. For sure. Again, there's another with the sun here. It's always about good fortune and good outcomes. So let's see what the possible future outcome is here for Libras, because this is in your power, this is in your focus. I love this card. Eight of Wands here. This is just saying to me like something very soon is going to become a reality for you, Libras. It's going to make you take swift action. Then there's going to be a sudden change. Something is going to change suddenly, and all of a sudden things are going to pick up for you. So we're going to leave that as it is, and we're going to transition up here to my favorite place, the universe talking to you in this cycle. Alright, so the universe is saying we got 6 of Wands here, which is some of the most beautiful energy too. This is, you know, I feel like there's a random event going to change something here again. And this is what Mercury retrograde does. So, you know, 6 of Wands, again, this is more of being successful at something. So this is, I don't really like this energy. I can't wait to pull. We'll pull your thoughts here on this for the universe. There's your 7 of Cups here. So this is your subconscious here, aligning with your thoughts here. Again, you could be dreaming about this too. But then again, there's something urging you to don't let this chance pass you up. Find the underlying truth in the situation. That's like right now in Mercury retrograde, finding the truth. Your actions here. The High Priestess. You've got a major arcana here, so this is, like I said, this is you're going to be rebelling and pulling back something here. You're going to have to become a little bit of a non-conforming, or someone's going to become non-conforming here. But something is, and definitely during this here, it's going to teach you. You're on the path to knowledge. You're going to learn something here over this Mercury retrograde. Best possible outcomes for my Libras, please. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, repeating your overall energy. Like I said, so this is again, I feel like you could be in a relationship for the wrong reasons, or you're in a situation for the wrong reasons, and you need to make adjustments as necessary. And adjustments mean not only for others, but for yourself. So make room for yourself, as I feel right here. And this is where your victory will lie, for sure. Alright, I'm going to shuffle my clarifiers real quick, because we're going into hopes and fears. And we've got a big 3 swords here in the reverse. This is where healing begins, Libra. And it's about time to forgive somebody something. You know what this is. If there's somebody you've been holding that ultimate grudge against, you can forgive and heal from this, and you can forget it with no regret. But again, that becomes this King of Wands coming together to really burn that out, to really release that memory, whatever it is here. And this Mercury retrograde cycle, like I said, as hard as they are, coming out the other sides are usually very positive messages that get us flowing and going, is the message I like to share with that. So, and maybe some of you, I feel like some of you had to maybe isolate from a group or remove yourself from a situation that just wasn't putting out there. Give me more on the Libra's hopes and fears for this Mercury retrograde cycle. The healing journey's begun. Okay, yeah, I like this card for you. I think there's a lot of things here in your thoughts. You're really kind of holding some grudges. And they are, there's a little bit of the stuck energy in the past, but it is making you move forward. For some of you, you could be leaving home right now. And also for some of you, we need to be living more in the present. So again, if you're in this energy, you need to get to today and not yesterday, right? And this card's asking you to look. And we're in this brake pump area, so it is a good time to kind of get out of the car and ask for directions, right? There's your King of Pentacles. That's your actions here. This is very much understanding here. It's time to run the show, and managing your life as it should be seen for the long haul, and securing your self-image. I mean, this is what this whole journey has been about, right? Through this retrograde, it's about rejuvenating yourself, reevaluating yourself, and connecting with yourself. So Libras, this is the balancing card, and there we got the High Priestess. The second card of the Arcana lines up with your Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles here. I love the mystery chick, the High Priestess. She's associated with the moon. The full moon is tomorrow, and it really looks great out here. And this is something about understanding, being patient and calm. There are mysteries to be unfolded. They're going to be unfolding right now in front of you. And this is asking you to look within and do the introspection, and really understand your intuitions and the path that you're leading and where it's heading. Are you living somebody else's life or your own true life, Libra? So, very good. Let's get into the Three of Wands here. Best possible outcomes here. So we got 3 swords to 3 wands, right? This is, like I said, as the healing journey happens, we are opening our eyes, we are looking forward to the future and looking for those opportunities. This is the next leg of our journey. So some of you, this could be a spiritual thing, transgressing to a new place, spiritually, emotionally. This energy too is, I love this card because it makes us be able to go back and fix or correct something. I call it the flux capacitor card, like Back to the Future. Like I can set a time and go back and fix something from a previous date. So if you're understanding or hearing that message, that is something here for you. Like I said, this is the next stages in your relationship or yourself. Like I said, put that energy where it is. I know this is a general reading, but you can relate or not with it. Like I said, if you want the real stuff, well, we can get all about it. Look me out for a personal reading. So I guess with that energy in this next wave, right, the best card we can have here, the Six of Swords. This is things from the past could be coming back here. Understanding too, we got to make the best out of a bad situation, because that is Mercury retrograde. It's here to make or break us. So understand too. Again, there's some traveling cards here. That could be saying right now too. I need to go to my favorite place, my getaway place. I feel like there's a break that's needed for some of you Libras with that. And making sure people aren't sweeping stuff under the rug, because this is what people want to do under retrograde. They want to slide stuff by you during that. Let's get some more on that. Like I said, making best of bad situation, being positive, right? I love the Seven of Pentacles here, because this is waiting for something, right? This is your hard work paying off and staying true to what you're really looking at. And it's also telling you, like, the relationships you have, you're in the right place at the right time, and it's about not being in a hurry to get there. So again, Mercury retrograde is going to tell you to take your time. You got a couple of break checkpoints, right, along the way during this retrograde cycle, and those are introspective and available for you to explore. And the beauty here, so the action that is going to be taken here is something needs to be resolved here. I really feel like really completed the cycle, but there's something here, like some type of closure that needs to be finished, so that I feel like you're almost ready for this energy of I need the closure. I feel like something needs to close, and Mercury retrograde has a way of closing things. Like I said, whether you close them or they close themselves. Like I said, chances come and goes. How many chances have you had that you got, you're, oh, God, I wish I would have passed that up, and how many did you pass up and go, shit, I should have jumped on that one. So yeah, it's the indecision game. Best possible outcome for that Ace of Pentacles, right? There's nothing more, in my mind, this is the offer. This is the new opportunity. And you're discovering that too. It feels like everything's lining up for you here. There's going to be some bumpy work here, but there's going to be some magic too, Libra. Alright. Enjoy your retrograde cycle. Listen to the messages. And we'll see you for phase 2 here in about 2 weeks. Bye now, Libra.